This lovely little shrubby flowering plant is called Nematanthus gregarius. It's a member of the group of plants that we call gesneriads, and in nature you can find it growing in southern Brazil. It has several common names, but the two most popular are Clog plant and Goldfish plant. Both names relate to the flower shape, and I think both are very appropriate. Nematanthus can be grown as a houseplant, but is also good as a summer patio plant that is overwintered indoors. It's a shrubby plant that grows on the branches of trees as what we call an epiphyte. As a result, it has long, somewhat soft, trailing stems rather than stiff, upright stems. It is a robust and vigorous plant that is fast-growing. Under normal growing conditions, it attains a height of approximately 30 centimeters with a 40 centimeter spread. This spreading and trailing habit makes this an ideal plant for growing in hanging pots. The dark brown stems are quite thin and spindly and hang downwards due to the weight of the leaves. Since this is a tree-dwelling plant, aerial roots are produced at intervals along the stems. If these aerial roots find a surface to cling to or stick to, they will do so. Otherwise, they will just dry up, but this is normal. The leaves are small, oval-shaped and succulent. They have a mid to dark green color and are very glossy. Plants do shed lower leaves as they grow, so don't worry if yours drops a few of its older leaves now and then. There is a named form called Nematanthus Cheerio green that is worth looking out for. It has leaves with brown blotches on the undersides that gives the plant increased interest. Flowering takes place in the summer, and the flowering period lasts for several months. As can be seen, plenty of flowers are produced on both sides of the stems, with each flower emerging from a red-coloured calyx. The flowers are orange in colour and have a flattened, tubular shape. Each flower lasts for about a week before dropping off. I have never noticed any scent on my plant. These plants grow up in the trees in the wild, so appreciate good light. Position in bright, filtered light, such as on a well-lit windowsill. If growing outdoors for the summer, they can take full sun if they are sun-hardy, which can be achieved by gradually exposing them to full sun over a period of several weeks. For watering, tap water can be given, but rainwater or water from a dehumidifier would be preferred. Aim to keep the compost slightly moist at all times. But, as with most epiphytic plants, there is good drought tolerance, so if the plant does dry out between waterings, it will not do it any harm. Fertiliser can be given weekly in the growing season. I use a liquid houseplant fertiliser. I also find this plant to be vigorous even when no fertiliser is given. Aim to maintain a minimum winter temperature of around 15 degrees Celsius, with an overnight minimum of 10 degrees Celsius. Lower temperatures can result in leaf loss, and freezing temperatures can cause the death of the plant. For potting, a wide range of composts can be used. Epiphyte composts that are based on bark or coconut chunks are fine, as are peat-based, coir-based, or even soil-based multi-purpose composts. It really is a very adaptable plant, so use either your favorite compost or simply whatever you have available. All that is needed is a free-draining compost and a pot of either plastic, clay, or ceramic that has drainage holes. Repot every year for best results, or every 2 years if you don't have the time for an annual repot. Propagation of Nematanthus is easy. Cuttings of 7 to 10 centimeters taken in the late spring root readily in pots of gritty compost. For a good cutting compost, you can use any multi-purpose compost mixed with sand or horticultural grit in a ratio of 1 part grit or sand to 2 parts of compost or cocoa peat. Keep the cuttings moist and shady while they root. Cuttings can be rooted in water, but I find compost to be preferable when rooting this species. So, in summary, Nematanthus gregarius is a robust and easy-growing plant. Its flowers are attractive, it has a long flowering period, and it is very adaptable. It can be grown on a windowsill, as a houseplant. It's really good as a conservatory plant or in a frost-free porch, and you can even grow it on the patio in summer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like. I really appreciate your support. And please subscribe if you'd like to see more of my plant videos. Thanks again, and I look forward to bringing you the next video soon.